rundown, a heated exchange on Wednesday's edition of Talk 2 that has everyone talking. Host Jim Rome and Saints quarterback Jim Everett wound up rolling off the stage. When athlete and host step over the line, the result is as follows.
All right, there it is, 1989, his biggest game as a pro quarterback with the LA Rams. Team was trailing 17-3. He took them all the way back. 2017, 454 yards passing. And incredibly enough, he is now playing for that team that he lit up. I'm talking about the new New Orleans Saints quarterback, Jim Everett. There's the game winner right there. All right, that was then, and this is now. He's now a member of the Saints. Jim, good to have you on the show.
Good to be here, Jim. Thank you.
Check that. Chris Everett, good to have you on the show.
You know what? You know, you've been calling me that for about the last 5 years.
About 2 years, actually, Chris.
Well, hey, you know what? Let me say one thing. In that game, how many sacks did I have that we came back and won?
How many sacks did you have?
How many sacks?
Well, see, but this was back in 1989.
Okay, that was
you may have even been Jim Everett back there, but somewhere along the way, Jim, you ceased being Jim and you became Chris.
Well, let me tell you a little secret. That, you know, we're sitting here right now, and if you guys want to take a station break, you can. But if you call me Chris Everett to my face one more time...
I already did it twice.
You call it one more time, we better take a station break.
Well, it's a 5-minute segment, or 5-segment show. We got a long way to go.
Well, we do.
We got a long way to go.
We do.
I'll get a couple segments out of you before.
Well, it's good to be here with you, though.
Well, it's good to see you, too.
because you've been talking like this behind my back for a long time.
But now I said it right here.
Right, exactly.
Well, we got no problems
then. I think that you probably won't say it again.
I bet I do.
Okay.
Chris?
After cutting away and going to 15 minutes of standby programming, Jim Rome returned live with his explanation.
All right, welcome back. This is Talk 2. I'm Jim Rome. I had to go ruin my jacket. Perfectly good jacket. Anyway, it's too bad you had to see that. We feel that that was a pretty unfortunate incident. That was New Orleans Saints quarterback Jim Everett. But I've got to say, the fact of the matter is, I'm going to stand by the smack. I've called him Chris on the show before he got here, and I'm going to call him Chris to his face. It's unfortunate because we had a very nice interview planned. We wanted to talk about the Ram years, the NFC Championship game of 1989, and before that, even his college years. It's too bad. We had a very nice interview that we wanted to do, but I'm going to stand by the smack, and for whatever reason, he didn't want to hear it. So again, that's unfortunate. We're sorry you had to see that, but we're going to keep coming after it on Talk 2.
Late Wednesday night, Everett arrived home in Las Vegas, where he was asked for his take on the situation.
I was backed up into a corner like a caged animal. I heard reports that he's been name-calling me, and just to put me in that type of situation when I'm trying to accommodate his show, I think was totally uncalled for. He told me he was going to bring something up in that neighborhood, but I had no idea that you know, he was going to put his foot on it and just keep stepping it down my throat. He's the one who came up with that term. You know, my wife has that name, and I don't think he's referring to my wife. But I just didn't expect to get that type of treatment from that type of a quality station.
You know, in a lot of cases, the relationship between athlete and sports writer is shaky at best. This incident isn't the first time a sports star has had a confrontation with a writer or a sportscaster. A couple of recent ones, Bobby...
Oh my god. Why are you crying about him giving you a nickname? Why you even go on the show then, right? If you're salty about it, don't even go on the show with the guy who fucking pisses you off. Geek Noob, thank you for tier 3, 28 months to achieve golden legendary rank. One must read this. I'm not reading all that. Shut the fuck up, man.